Guys, we just read the title. I might be overreacting. Maybe this is a completely sensible ideas. It just have been labeled wrong. Okay, maybe the title is misleading. Okay, so let's just not judge it. Let's just figure out what's happening there. Okay, from different angles. Okay. So the government of Austria has agreed on a wide range of anti-terrorism measures in the wake of a deadly attack in the capital, Vienna, last week. Okay, so here's the first thing. Okay, we just read one line. Okay, the first thing I want to know when they come up with anti-terrorism measures, the first thing you have to ask yourself always, was the already existing measures not good enough? Like, were there already measures there that was passed as law that you just didn't act on? Okay, because this is what I notice a lot of times. I don't know if this is what's happening here. They already have laws and regulations and measures that is passed by the government, and they're just sitting there on the books, and nobody's doing something about it. Nobody's like actually taking actions based on those measures that they already passed. And then something happens, and they're like, "Oh, new measures." And we're like, and then some other sensible people are like, "Hey, actually, the measures that we already have, if you actually did them, this wouldn't have happened." Okay, so every time. But this is a cheap way for politicians to just like, oh my God, people are going to hold us accountable. Here, new measures. Are you happy? And people are like, yes, new measures. This will never happen again. Thank you, new measures. But then some two analysts with two brain cells come look at it, and they're like, well, the already existing measures would have stopped this, and these new measures doesn't actually stop the attack that just happened. I'm not saying this is what happened here. I don't know. But just this is the first red flag. Every time the government is passing new measures because of something horrible happened, this is what you have to figure. This is what you have to look for. How would these new measures actually would have stopped this attack, or is it just symbolic action for people to be happy? And also the second question is, were the already existing measures good enough that you didn't do anything about it? Right? Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. They didn't judge. Okay, so here's a question. Here's a comment. They didn't judge the Islamists as much worse. So yeah, they did a mistake. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding. Okay, Dr. Anarchy is saying Armin is my God. I would want to fight back against that, but I'm enjoying that too much, so I'm just gonna let it pass. The proposals, here, we're getting some more detail. The proposals include the ability to keep individuals convicted of terror offenses behind bars for life. Okay. If they're already convicted of terror offenses, like, as opposed to, like, okay, this is, I already have a problem, okay? So, if somebody murders a person and it's not a terror attack, would they get a less of a sentence than somebody that attempted to kill somebody and they failed? Or like maybe they just tried to, I don't know, let's say another offense, I can't think of anything right now, that wasn't murder, but it was because the motivation was political or religious, it ends up being terror attack, right? So if it's less than murder, but it's considered a terror, would they go behind bars for life, and they would get more punishment than somebody that killed more people, but it wasn't a terror attack? So I don't know how that works. So need to see the details of that. Okay. So the second part is electronic surveillance of people convicted of terror-related offenses upon release, and criminalizing. This is the part that we were looking for. Criminalizing religiously motivated and politically extreme acts, as opposed to what? Politically extreme acts. So opposed to acts that are extreme, that are not religiously or politically motivated. Wait, so you could commit extreme acts that are not motivated by religion and politics, and you're gonna get a different sentence. I don't understand. Weren't there already, like, wasn't like, what did has Vienna been didn't have murder bad on their laws already? Like, was this not a thing? Was this not like, does guys, if we go to Austria and look at their laws, do they have a section that says no murder? Okay, no, cut it. No murder. Murder gets punishment. Bad. Cut it out. Stop it. Is that on their book somewhere? Is that like what? Like, was that not a thing already? Like, what is this? Is this is like, I don't understand. Was this like, this seems like just like, hey, people who are angry who that we didn't stop this attack beforehand and holding us responsible. Here's some red meat. Can look, we're doing something. Does this? I don't know. Maybe it's not. It seems like that. It seems like that. What is this? How is this? How would that? Okay, maybe there's something. Maybe there's more. I don't know. Maybe get some more detail. Okay. Chancellor Sebastian Kurz said on Wednesday that the government also plans to simplify the process of shutting down associations or mosques deemed to play a role in radicalization and enable the public to report potential violent activities on an online platform. A central register of imams will also be created. Okay. I'm getting some Orwellian vibes here. I'm getting some 1984 vibes here. I don't know. How do you like shutting down mosques who deem to have associations to play a role in radicalization? You mean just play a role in radicalization? You mean just like Islam as a whole then? Do you know? Okay, play a role in radicalization. Well, then you have to you have to ban the Quran, the Hadith, every single mosque, the Shahadat, every single one of them. Like, you could tie all of Islam to radicalization. There is no. I could make that connection to you. I mean, I am an expert on making that connection. We have been making that connection. It's so easy, dude. Have you read the Quran? Have you not read the Quran? It legitimizes it. I can't even say that word. It gives, see, if you can't say it, you change it. It gives legitimacy to whatever these terrorists did, and a lot more. The whole, you want to close some mosques because the ones that play a role. Well, I'm telling you, any single one of them that is handing out Quran could play a role. Like, what the hell is this? I don't understand, man. What are you? These are morons. These are idiots. This is not going to help. Katie is saying, Austria says murder bad if it's political or religious, but murder fine if it's a serial killing. Okay, Robert Hamilton is here. Those measures ensure past perpetrators will not reoffend. They won't prevent new terrorist acts from new perpetrators. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to ensure. Okay, I'm going to tell you why they're not going to ensure anything, okay? We'll get more details. I don't think so. I think they don't understand. Guys, what the hell do you think happens in these mosques? What do you think happens in these mosques? Do you think they go sit there and their mom is preaching them to go and do terrorist attacks? Do you think even if their moms think like that, do you think they're such morons to do these radicalizations? I might be wrong about this. Okay, I might be wrong about this. I don't think the radicalizations are happening in mosques. I think the radicalizations are happening online. Okay, and you know what feeds into that radicalization? Shutting down mosques. You know, if I was like creating content to get like some lone wolf, some self-made radicals, if I was trying to encourage that, if I was trying to make young Muslims angry, you know what I would like? But if I was a content creator, radical Muslim content creator, right? And I'm waking up, I did my morning prayer, and I'm like, how could I make people angry? Oh, how could I get more people angry? What's on the news? Let me go see how they're being unfair to Muslims today. Okay. What is this? What? They're shutting down mosques in Austria? Oof. Oh. Ooh, this is good. This is juicy stuff. This is great. I like this. I like this. I like this. This is gonna help me so much. Ooh, thank you, Austria. Oh my God, I'm gonna make some radicals. You're afraid of radicals? I'm gonna make some radicals out of this news. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay? So you want to shut down mosque? Congratulations, Austria. You just played yourself. Okay, pretentious idiot is saying, guys, I'm not swearing at this person. Okay, this person is actually some people think I'm being a really mean every time I said pretentious idiot is saying. Some people think I'm swearing. That's his username. Okay, his or her. Pretentious idiot is saying the mosque that gets caught with a what assault weapon in the prayer room should probably be shut down. I would say, if you have any groups of people that have like that have illegal weapons, hoarding illegal weapons in their basement somewhere, yeah, I think you don't need to wait for them to be a mosque for you to shut them down, right? So yeah, here's the thing, okay, pretentious idiot. I'm pretty sure the mosque that is being closed down because they were like collecting assault weapons in their basement, okay? I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna check this, but I don't know for sure, okay? But I'm willing to bet money that Austria already has laws that would make you able to shut that mosque down. Okay, I'm just guessing that if a mosque is hiding guns in their basement, Austria already had laws and measurements that would not need any excuses. In fact, a church, any group that was doing any political or religious group that was doing that, Austria already had enough laws in their books to be able to go in, shut that whole thing down immediately. Like they don't even need half a second explaining that. Okay. Hossein is saying, I agree, this just feed into the narrative that the world is against Islam. Not just against Islam, against Muslims.